Kaiju number 8 just dropped, and I'm not gonna lie, I was sleeping on this anime. I heard it was gonna be kaijus and that weird Godzilla stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, I never been a fan of that big equals good sentiment. It's always just been kinda lame to me, but Kaiju number 8 is different. Kaiju number 8 should be called Kaiju is Great, because it slaps. Okay, that last line was depressing to even utter, but I promise this show is actually fire, so let's get into it. So Kaiju number 8 is about this dude named Kafka who works as a kaiju cleaner, which is basically just a bunch of people who clean up the kaijus that the defense force beats. And I mess with that heavy because in almost every kaiju movie I seen, I always wonder what the hell they do with the monster corpse that's 500 feet long sitting in the middle of an intersection. Like bro, I have an hour drive to work, I'm not trying to make it 2 hours because there's monster nut all over the damn road. And I'm not even exaggerating because they have this man Kafka cleaning up kaiju cum and damn Godzilla shit. Like hell no, bro, get me out of there. But we also find out that Kafka's dream is to be a kaiju defense force agent because when he was a kid he made a promise with his childhood friend to defeat all kaiju. And his childhood friend is low-key a hater, bro. Like okay sure, Kafka didn't end up making it to the defense force, but throughout the show she has shown nothing but disgust for this man. Like I thought this was the homie, bro. Why not support him instead of being a selfish hater? And y'all do not understand how big of a hater she actually is because later on, Kafka almost gets murdered by a kaiju trying to save his new coworker, and his childhood friend sweeps in to save him, right? Which, you know, that must sound good. But after saving him, she doesn't even acknowledge his existence. She doesn't even ask if he's okay, which by the way, he's not. He literally got sent to a hospital with cast all over him. And you know what Kafka says instead of getting mad? Homie says, I'll never catch up to her, she got so far ahead of me and is so much better than me. Bro, you are using your bare hands to save lives. Meanwhile, she has a goddamn 50 caliber laser rifle and a Godzilla suit that boost her strength. It is not even fair to compare y'all's situation, like let's be real. But enough about that, because when the childhood friend, loser love interest fails you, the homie always backs you up. And that's why I have to shout out my boy Ichikawa, because he is the GOAT. While everyone was sitting there doubting Kafka, Ichikawa was there to support him, literally dragging him to the interview to become a defense force agent despite being 30 years old. And spoiler alert, so if you aren't caught up to episode 6, go watch it, Kafka succeeds and becomes a defense force agent. Kinda. And I'm not gonna lie, there were a lot of bumps on the way, but he did it. And man, does it feel good. But I feel like I forgot to mention something. Oh yeah, Kafka, while being hospitalized earlier on, deep throats a alien kaiju monster and turns into Humongousaurus from Ben 10. If he was a little bit more edgy, I guess. But hey, look bro, this form is hard. And so is literally everything associated with it. I swear this show goes from being a good slice of life show to a damn high-paced, high-budget, god-tier action show out of nowhere the moment this form appears. And if y'all ain't watched this yet just because it seems a little bit too weird, I promise it is amazing. Like I know it had hype, but I still think this show is the biggest sleeper of the season. I don't know how people are even talking about anything else while this is airing. That is how good I think this is. But hey, I guess that's for y'all to decide because that is it for this video. If you liked the video, I would really appreciate you subscribing because when Kaiju number 8 finishes, I will be reviewing it in full because I am loving it. Also, let me know how y'all felt about it in the comment section because I'm kinda interested on the public opinion of this one. Anyway, like the vid, so appreciate y'all. Deuces.